Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another perfume review video. My name is Naz. This is my channel, the King of Hidden Gems. I try to bring to your attention fragrances are usually very good value for money. They smell good. They're usually under the radar. Not many people talk about them. I think at least you should do research, try them for yourself and see if they're any good to you. So in this video I have another update for you, and this is the House of Bentley. House of Bentley is a perfume brand that started to make perfumes a few years ago, I think around 20-25 years ago. And obviously they are a car brand which is very well known in the world, and they make super luxurious cars, very expensive. And this brand started very well, especially in the fragrance community. They are very well received. They have few hits in their perfume lineup. At the moment they have many fragrances. I think altogether probably about 30 perfumes, maybe even a little bit more. I unboxed and reviewed many of their fragrances before, probably at least about 10 to 12 of them, if not more. So you can tell that I love this house. So it's one of houses that I am I gravitate towards them because they make nice fragrances, affordable fragrances, but they are usually on the good side of things. This one in particular is called Bentley, and this is from their signature scent, which is a high-end scent. Higher-end scent are the signature lineup. I think altogether they have around 10 perfumes. I unboxed and reviewed at least a couple of them from this line. Yeah, I think so, if not more. And they are super impressive, especially for the price. They retail for £125, but usually you can find them discounted on the internet. If you search it, if you Google it, they will come up, and for the price I paid for it, which is almost half the price of the asking price, is superbly good. Especially this one in particular is absolutely gorgeous. This one is very citrus forward fragrance, as the name suggests. Dunhill signature scent, Amalfi Citrus EDP 100ml, is targeted for unisex, and it's correct to my nose. And this one is quite close to Acqua di Parma, Colonia Intensa, and also to some extent Neroli Portofino, although Neroli Portofino is a little bit more floral than citrus. In here is more citrus than floral. So I think the closest one to my nose, as far as I could remember, is Acqua di Parma, Colonia Intensa, which is a niche perfume, and it's about £250 for the similar size bottle. And this one is around £60, £60-70. You can find it in United Kingdom. And for that price, this is a very well done perfume. In terms of presentation, very good. As you can tell, this is a high-end, and it comes with a high-end presentation. Very nice box, cardboard thick box. The bottles are gorgeous on this line. Just attention to detail is amazing. It looks luxurious, feels luxurious, it feels very heavy, and the cap is heavy, and everything about it shows quality. In terms of longevity, it is moderate to good on my skin. Don't forget, at the moment we are in the middle of winter, so that has some effect on it. I think this one will exceed, it performs much better in a warmer weather. Nevertheless, I can basically report what I have in front of me when I did the testing, and for that I had around 4 to 5 hours on my skin in terms of longevity. In terms of t-shirt and materials, goes up to 8 hours. So this one is a little bit better on t-shirt and material rather than just putting it on the skin. If you're interested and you're going to get it, I advise to put maybe 4 or 5 sprays on the skin, 4 or 5 sprays on the t-shirt, and this way you have a better longevity and you can smell it almost all day. in terms of projection, I had an arm length of projection for around an hour, and after that slowly subside. But you just have a small bubble, small cloud, and a small trail. By the 4th hour, it was almost skin scent, and by the 5th hour, between 5th to 6th hour, basically slowly disappears. So for a fresh fragrance, it's not bad, it's understandable, although I was expecting a little bit more. If it was going to maybe 6-7 hours on the skin, it would have been probably one of the best performing fresh fragrances out there, because don't forget, this is a citrus forward fragrance, and for this kind of fragrances it performs quite adequately or quite good. So I would say moderate to good overall, but don't forget, again, this is a hot weather fragrance mostly, or best application for it. And at the moment that we are in the winter, which is very, very cold at the moment, it's about 4 or 5 degrees out there, so it is understandable that it doesn't perform in such a cold weather. Anyway, let's get to the who is it for. Definitely on the mature side, I would say at least 25 years and older to be safe side. The reason is because although the DNA of the perfume is very, very friendly here, is nothing here to challenge anybody, to give basically to give anybody something that is unusual or funky, none of that. So very, very friendly DNA in here. It's very refreshing, it's very fresh, very uplifting, it's very happy, it's very bright. All these things making it very, very palatable to the majority of people. But because of these little of that green aspect and the herbal aspect in here, I would say 25 years and older to be in the safe side, because it's got a little of those classical side of perfumery in here as well. In terms of the season, absolutely better suited for warmer weather. I would say definitely summer, maybe spring and autumn, but winter at the moment is very, very cold, and this one doesn't perform well unless you just want to remember happy days of the summer. Then you can easily wear it in winter and enjoy it yourself. So in terms of the gender, bang in the middle, unisex, anybody can wear it, no problem whatsoever in here. And also occasion, this is very casual, so it's casual, it's daytime, it's relaxing. You can wear it to work, you can wear it to gym, you can wear it to supermarket. If you want to dress it up, you can easily dress it up because it smells gorgeous. Okay, it smells very well done and nice. So if you want to dress it up, you can do that as well, and you'll smell very masculine and manly. By the way, when I say masculine and manly, it does have some of that, but it's not all masculine. But overall, it's giving it some masculinity in here. So the perfume itself, overall, as is the name suggests, this is a citrus forward fragrance, and the citruses are layered in here. So you get bergamot, you get lemon, you get lime, you get grapefruit, and also some mandarin orange. So all these things making it super zesty, super happy, super bright, super uplifting in the beginning. Half-life of this fragrance, these citruses start to die down, and the herbs and the woods and the florals start to take over. Although you still smell some citruses, but it doesn't have that push anymore. And then it becomes floral, especially with white floral like neroli and jasmine, and also very aromatic, like some lavender in here. So it's very, very aromatic, and it's quite herbal. It has that herbal green feel to it, especially in the dry that it gets greener and greener. And the green here is a happy green rather than a dense dark green. So it's a very, very happy green. It's a summery green. It's like a seasidey green and things like that. So it's a very happy green. And the woods in the base are very, very clean. So it's just a combination of cedar, sandalwood, which is very, very clean again. Overall, this fragrance is quite clean. It's got a very small amount of dirtiness, which is coming from vetiver. But the vetiver in here is not a huge player. It's mainly in the background, and they're giving it a little of that grassy, earthy feel as well, but it's not a big player. So overall, this is quite a clean fragrance, very, very fresh, very clean, very uplifting, very happy, very bright, and vast majority of people out there will enjoy this. unless you don't like citrus based fragrances, then that is a complete different reason not to get this. So overall, beautiful. I give this one 2 thumbs up. Highly recommend it. Beautiful fragrance. On Fragrantica I got 4.5 out of 5, which is a very high score for a good reason. Usually on Fragrantica you don't get that higher scoring because majority of people are quite strongly opinioned, and also they don't easily give a good rating for anybody. So when you have something like this, 4.44, which is almost 4.5, this is a very high score. The perfumer for it is mentioned in here. I'm not familiar with his work, but it's called Olivier Guillotin. So Olivier Guillotin is the perfumer. I'm not very familiar with his name, but it looks like he's been around for quite a while, for a long time. So let's see what they say in terms of the note breakdown. This is according to Fragrantica. So on top we have lemon, bergamot, green mandarin, mandarin orange, and bitter orange. So to be honest with you, the orange in here is not bitter. It's rather than fresh and happy orange rather than bitter, but let's say there's orange aspect in this fragrance. I'm definitely smelling lime in here. Definitely lime, and definitely bergamot, and definitely lemon. So it's very citrusy, very opens up, super citrus. At least for like an hour of this fragrance is domination, total domination by those citruses. Then slowly citrus will subside, and then the neroli will get to the work. And neroli in here is beautiful. It's very naturally smelling. Overall, this fragrance smells very natural. Acqua di Parma, Colonia Intensa or Incensa, it's got a huge following. The reason is because it smells super natural. In here, you're getting the same feelings. Very naturally smelling. It's just very hard to say, oh, this doesn't smell natural. Even the people who are very strict about their perfumes, when they smell perfume, they say, oh, this is synthetic. I think when they smell this, they agree that this is smelling supernatural. So the neroli is very beautiful in here, very natural, and that makes it a little bit similar to Neroli Portofino by Tom Ford. Green tea, yeah, it's got a little bit of that watery aspect to it, which is quite fresh water in here, and also green tea, green herbal feel to it as well. Rosemary, we're giving it that herbal feel. The jasmine and the neroli here, we're giving it that white floral feel, and also a hint of cardamom. The cardamom, to be honest with you, is not a big player here. It's very small nuance. Vetiver in the base is quite strong, but it doesn't take over. The musk in here is clean, and it adds to the clean and freshness of this fragrance. And the woods are, see the sandalwood combination, and the amber in here is very effervescent and transparent and see-through amber. So this is that kind of amber you're getting in here. So to recap quickly, if you like this, your fragrance to be very citrus forward, very citrusy, very bright, very happy, very zesty, very refreshing, very happy, this is for you. This is called Aromatic, which is mainly come from a little bit of lavender and also rosemary. The woods are very clean in the base, which are see the sandalwood combination. Quite fresh spiciness to it, which is mainly coming from that herbal aspect of this fragrance, and it's also quite tea. The tea note in here, the white floral, which is neroli jasmine, quite green overall, but the green in here is very happy green. It's very bright and it's a very fresh green, and overall this fragrance is very fresh and refreshing. So one of the freshest fragrance you ever smell. This one, I would say fresh fragrance, and also I would classify this fragrance as citrus aromatic floral fragrance. So this is the categorization for this fragrance. Overall, I was super impressed, very happy with this fragrance. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I give it 2 thumbs up. Absolutely yes for me, and also I recommend it for people who like this kind of fragrances. Highly recommend it. I think it's one of the best out of House of Bentley, definitely, and I absolutely enjoyed it and I love it. Okay guys, if you have it, if you tried it, let us know your experience. That would be useful for others to read. If you like what I do, if you find it useful, informative, valuable, or entertaining, please don't forget to hit those buttons. This way you help me, encourage me, motivate me to bring you perfumes like this in future that nobody else is talking about. Amazing value for money, they smell great, and they are hidden gems, and this one is definitely a hidden gem. If you are enjoying my content, please don't forget to hit those buttons to help me to survive in this endeavor, to keep coming back, to stay in this hobby and endeavor and bring you perfumes in future. If you are interested in purchasing one of my own perfumes and support me that way and get something very, very beautiful in return, you could do that. I leave them in the link. I'm the perfumer, I'm the artist, I'm the worker, I'm the creator. So there are true handmade perfumes just for lucky people in the United Kingdom. I put more than 60% pure perfume oils in my perfumes, which is unheard of, and that gives them the huge personality, very, very long lasting, beast mode. For example, my Persian summer is similar to this, smelling super fresh, super bright, super happy, and is a beast mode. So go and check it out if you're interested. If you are interested in a review of my perfumes, you can go and check them out as well. There are so many reviews reviewed my perfumes. Thank you very much as always for watching. Thank you very much for your love and support, and I'll see you later. Bye, bye, bye.